Welcome again to your English class. I hope you and your family are in a better condition and you are enjoying your time at homes. Okay, please. Now we will continue another grammar session. Open your book 36-37 and try to follow the steps of the lesson to understand well. Okay. You read the title on page 37, countable or uncountable. First of all, what does it mean, these two words? Before explaining these two words, look at the pictures below the two tables and try to describe them. We have cakes, we have oranges, yes, orange juice, milk, coffee. Yes. Now we want to classify these words in these two tables. We have on the left countable and on the right uncountable table. Okay? Yes, number one, a carrot, plural, carrots. And orange, singular, it means one orange, plural, oranges. A cake, plural, cakes. And we have an apple, plural, apples. Yes. What about the other three elements? You have juice, milk, coffee. Why we don't have plural for these nouns? Why? Simply because they are uncountable. They are always in the singular form. Milk, there is no article and there is no s. Coffee, juice. Other example like water, salt, sugar, meat, fish, chocolate, cheese, butter. We have seen this element, but these words are uncountable nouns. We cannot count it. We cannot say a milk, two milks. Impossible. We have other quantity. We had other quantifiers that we measure the quantity of these elements, of course, but we cannot use no article, no s. Okay, we say an uncountable noun. For the first table, countable nouns, we have seen, of course, different words that have article and have the s for the plural. Example, look at the pictures 36. A carrot, carrots. A turnip, turnips. An onion, onions. A tomato, tomatoes. It means we can count it. We can say a turnip, two turnips, 3, 4, 5. These are what we call countable noun. We can count it. We can count it by 1, 2, 3, and 4, and etc. and etc. But for uncountable nouns, we cannot count it. They are uncountable. Okay? Uncountable. Now plural form. Another time I will ask the question, how can we measure uncountable nouns? How can we measure them? In English language, we have what we call quantifiers that help us measure the quantity of different elements. Look at the two glasses on page 37. We have a glass of orange juice and we have a glass of milk. There is a lot of milk in the glass of milk, and there is a lot of juice in the glass of juice, of course. Yes, the question is how much I will make. How much juice in the glass? How much juice in the glass? There is a lot of. There is much juice. How much milk in the glass? There is a lot of milk. There is a lot of or much milk, of course. So the quantifiers that you will deal with today, we have two quantifiers for uncountable and two quantifiers for the countable. For big quantity, for a lot of quantity, we say many, much, lot of. But for small quantity, we have a few, a little, or some. So, but first of all, we must classify these quantifiers into two columns. Quantifiers that deal with countable nouns and quantifiers that deal with uncountable nouns. Then we ask the question, how many for countable nouns and how much for uncountable nouns. Okay? Open your book to page 38. We have an exercise. We have listened before and we read and we match the words with the pictures. It's clear all the elements on the on picture number 1, page 38. It's clear. Now what is important is to classify these words into two tables. Classify the table number 1 for countable nouns and table number 2 for uncountable nouns. We have as I have written, read with me. Countable nouns: eggs, a cucumber, a peach, a chicken, etc. And for uncountable nouns, we have chocolate, water, cheese, fish, butter, etc. Okay, please. Now, chocolate. Is it countable or uncountable? Of course, uncountable. Watermelon. Countable. Eggs. Countable. Cucumber. A cucumber. Cucumbers. It means countable. Mineral water. Singular. Uncountable. Cheese. Uncountable. Fish. Uncountable. Lemon. Countable. Chicken. A chicken. 10 chickens. It means countable. Butter. Uncountable. Milk. Uncountable. Meat. Uncountable. Peach. A peach. Cheese. It means countable. Apricot. Countable. Lemonade. Uncountable. Okay, please. Now I will make an exercise for you. I have given you 4 examples for each column. Example number 1. How many eggs are there in the fridge? How many eggs are there in the fridge? Look, example number 6. How many eggs are there in the fridge? There are a lot of, or there are many eggs in the fridge. A lot of, it means many. Okay? How many chicken are there in the fridge? How many chicken are there in the fridge? How many? There are some chicken. There are some chicken, or there is a chicken. Either we say by number, by article, or by quantifier, because it is countable noun. We say there is a chicken in the fridge. It means there is just one chicken. If you do not want to use a number, we say there are some chicken. There are some chickens in the fridge. There are some chickens in the fridge, and that's all. Okay, please. For uncountable, we say how much chocolate is there in the fridge? How much chocolate is there in the fridge? There is a lot of chocolate. There is much chocolate. A lot of it means much. A lot of it means much. A lot of it means many. A lot of with countable and uncountable. Okay, please. Fish. How much fish is there in the fridge? How much meat, how much fish, how much meat is there in the fridge? There is some meat in the fridge, or there is a little. A little, it means some. What is important is that the quantifiers, a lot of, deals with many and much, and some deal with a little and a few. A lot of and some with countable and uncountable noun, but many and few just with countable nouns, but much and a little with countable. Example, there are many eggs in the fridge. It means there are a lot of eggs in the fridge. There is much meat in the fridge. It means there is a lot of meat in the fridge. I hope things are clear, and I will give you other exercises soon to clarify the countable and uncountable nouns for you, and to clarify more the use of quantifiers. Okay, see you soon, and please try to do your effort and revise your lessons. See you soon, inshallah. Good luck.